All right, MP, you ready? Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jared Vanderbilt.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now the Lakers starting group. The eraser is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Connect. And it's O'Neal in at the power forward position. And for the Clippers, Dunn is out there with Harden. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Powell in at the 3. As we advance through the second half of the season, Brent, how do you keep your focus as a player?
Well, what have you established, Kevin, to this point in the year? I mean, what are the habits that have gotten you to this point? Are they working for you? Are you staying consistent with those? And I think over the course of time, you're going to get more positive out of habits that are creating an environment for you to have better performances and not take you away from what the remainder of this grinding long season is all about.
Now, here's Siakam. Over O'Neal. Shots good by Siakam.
Creating some space in the two-man game. Siakam read that one right.
To the paint. Here's the eraser. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And it's Connect. That time on the assist by Reeves.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Dunn. Here's Powell. The rebound by the eraser. Here's O'Neal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Lakers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
And Zubats has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old-school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player. And that's why Andre Drummond is up there in the league leaders in field goal percentage, down low, high percentage shots.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And it's Connect in the corner. Here's the eraser. Connects from three-point range. The eraser's got 5. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP, registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
Done shot's good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Clippers trail by 6. In the corner, Powell with it. Dunn kicks to Siakam. Over O'Neal. Siakam misses.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Harden. Rebound the Lakers.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And Connect gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Harden finds Zubats. And here is Siakam. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, the Eraser.
Well, you talk about a player displaying complete dominance on the floor. This is it. And it seemed like he could do no wrong as he was a factor in really every facet of the game. A truly remarkable performance.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Now Connect after the missed 3 from the Eraser. 5 to shoot. James Harden with the rebound. Clippers trail by 11. Pass to Zubats to stop the run. Diving in, and the dunk by Zubats.
For his size, Zubats can move a little bit, and when he does, it's best just to get out of his way.
The Eraser passes to Reeves. Launches it. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Harden, no good. Lakers leading by 12. Lakers working the ball around now. And that one's good. Drummond.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
They're running. Here's Reeves. Finished off the break.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. George is checked in for the Clippers. With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. The Lakers, #1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Zubac kicks to George. Screen by Zubac to end the run. Kept alive. Harden left side. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Here's the eraser, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Powell. He has yet to score. Pass to George from downtown. Rebounded by the Lakers. The Erasers got 6 rebounds now in the game. Stolen by George. A shot by Harden, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
Here's the Eraser. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And Drummond throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Powell. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Pass to George. Harden scanning the floor. That 3 off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Right wing. The tray. Another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from the Eraser. The Erasers got 17 now.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
You could see that coming. Harden was going to answer back, and he did.
Reeves with it. He picked up 27 points in the last win against Memphis.
Well, his passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
And that one's good. Drummond.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Grizzlies. Zubac the pass to Harden. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. Now, here is Harden, guarded closely. Nice D from the Eraser. Pass to Reeves. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And he may be in his 30s, but Paul George still has got a lot of bounce.
The Eraser passes to Reeves. O'Neal sets the screen for Reeves. The Eraser. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The 3 from Harden. Rebound the Lakers. The Erasers got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Connect. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The three from Harden. A rebound by the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Here's Connect. He had 34 points in the win against Memphis. Inside. Here's Reeves. Pass to the Eraser. On the wing, Reeves. Now, here is O'Neal. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And there's the call on the Eraser. That is his first foul of the game. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bones Highland comes in for James Harden. The Lakers also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Drummond. Vanderbilt comes in for O'Neal. And Doncic is subbed in for Connect. Here's Highland. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, the Eraser in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was terrific. He finished with 64 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple-double. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
So it's the Lakers now. Paul George missing from long range. Here's Doncic, and it's sent back by George.
Always been a tight defender. George not slowing down with age.
To the middle. Siakam misses.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Vanderbilt the pass to the Eraser. Fires the three. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
The Clippers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And Paul George entering the league in 2010. I mean, he's been as good as any two-way wing in the league, cementing himself as an all-NBA level player.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Doncic with the bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Way out in front, their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Now, let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
They've got Siakam. Bones Highland is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's George in at the small forward. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. A different look for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Eubanks. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdanovich. The Lakers also making some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. The Erasers subbed in for Shake Milton. Pass to the Eraser. Sweet move. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Now Highland. No scoring in this one. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Finding some points from the mid-range, Bones Highland.
Here's Doncic. Got a piece of it. And here is Dunn. 5 points in the game. Highland passes to Siakam. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. The 3. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Here's the Eraser. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. The Erasers got 28.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Dunn passes to Highland. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it goes down 2 points. Vanderbilt's got his first 2 points of the night.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
The Eraser passes to Drummond. Here's the Eraser. There's the drive. Makes it off the glass. The Eraser's got 30.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Doncic against Dunn. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Got a piece of it, and it's the Lakers on the break. The Eraser passes to Doncic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 9. And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for the Clippers. Takes it inside, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the 3 off target. Highland's gone 1 of 4 from the field. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by Paul George. From deep. Doesn't go that time. Lakers shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Stolen by Zubac. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Shoots over Doncic, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So, for the Clippers, Bogdanovich is checked in for Siakam. And it's James Harden in for Highland. And then for the Lakers, O'Neal comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Connect. And Doncic gets it to go.
And once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
From deep, Harden. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. The eraser passes to O'Neal. From outside, off the mark. Clippers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Harden kicks to Zubac. Back to Harden. They need this. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Here's Doncic, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Harden with a screen on O'Neal. The shot by George, wide open. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Pass to Zubac. Now done. There's the triple. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Dunn. Harden's got 8.
Well, there's so many things that make Harden a dangerous offensive player, but that three-point shot, that's tops on the list.
Back to Doncic. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Outside, Bogdanovich. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to O'Neal. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Done outside. George looking over the floor, trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. For the 3. The rebound by the eraser.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Down low. Zubac kicks to Dunn. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Lakers shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Traps in the tray. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Dunn left side. For 3, Siakam. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Lakers ahead, just dominating this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year, those darn Supersonics.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I love how they've kept the ball moving, make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs? I think you mean hot potato because they're burning that D.
Whoa, Ernie.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by the eraser.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through two quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
The Lakers shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. So for the Lakers right now, Royce O'Neal is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's the eraser. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Connect in at the small forward. Harden outside. Nice move. Rebound the Lakers. The eraser's got his 16th rebound on the night. O'Neal with it. Zubats defending. And O'Neal gets it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Harden for three. Rebound the Lakers.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And stolen by Siakam. A good look from Harden. And he's finally able to knock one down. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
Well, a master from the mid-range. Harden so good at finding available space from that distance.
Good on the three-point shot.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Powell. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 9 points in the game so far.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Powell, the pass to Zubats. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Here's the eraser, guarded by Harden. Here's the eraser, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. The eraser's got 37.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Zubats. Now Powell. Shot clock at 6. Back to Zubats. Fires away from way outside. Dunn misses.
And if you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belonged." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" And he told her, "They're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Pass to Dunn. Back to Powell. O'Neal against Siakam. Shoots over O'Neal. Lakers with the rebound. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's the eraser, guarded by Harden.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Zubac's a screen on O'Neal. And the dunk by Zubac's.
Nice movement on the screen and roll. Zubac's good at angling his body in those sets.
The eraser passes to Reeves. Shot from the top of the key. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And it's Connect in the corner. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Pass to Powell. Back to Harden. Fires for 3. Some solid defense from the eraser.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Connect. The teardrop falls in. Connects. Got 14.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Zubac. Good D by Drummond. And it's the Lakers' ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Wasted no time on that one. Reeves has got 20 points.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
For 3, Siakam bangs home the trifecta.
And how about the confidence from Siakam coming back with a quick response?
Connect with it. Powell on him. And Connect gets it to go.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Siakam outside. Back to Harden. High post try. Reeves with the rebound.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
The eraser passes to O'Neal. Drummond with it. Here's the eraser. He's got 39. Fires the 3. And, yep, another basket.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Looking to get it going. And the jam by Harden.
But once Harden takes that first step, it's very difficult to stop his drive.
The Lakers shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Here's the eraser. And he has 42. Pass to Reeves. Here's the eraser. buries the long-range jumper. The Eraser's got 45 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Zubac's a screen on O'Neal to the inside. And the dunk by Zubac's.
Well, the impressive playmaking skills of Siakam. Nice pass to set up his teammate.
O'Neal drives in. The Eraser passes to Reeves. They set the screen. To the wing on the left. Here's the Eraser. He has 45 points. Back to Reeves. And another three for the Lakers.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now here's Powell. Still scoreless. And it's done in the corner. Siakam for three. That shot off. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Here's O'Neal. They get it back. Stolen by Harden. Done against Reeves. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Harden outside. Knocks it loose. O'Neal with the steal. He's got a clear path. And connects. Slams it in.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Siakam outside. Down low. Here's Zubac. The Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Drummond's got 12.
That's where you got to get Andre the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Pass to Powell. Back to Harden. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Harden outside. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Done outside. .146 left in the third. And stolen by Drummond. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And another basket for the Lakers. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Zubac against Drummond. There's a good screen. Here's O'Neal. And the layup falls. O'Neal's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Siakam kicks to Dunn. Siakam a screen on Reeves. Dunn misses. The Lakers shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Pass to connect. Here's the Eraser, guarded by Harden. From deep, Reeves drains it from beyond the arc. Reeves has got 31 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And there's the call on the Eraser. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. George comes in for Powell. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. And Bones Island subbed in for James Harden. The Lakers also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Drummond. Vanderbilt comes in for O'Neal. And Doncic is subbed in for Connect. Reeves gets the bucket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best, but as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
George and Zubats inside at the 4 and the 5. Dunn is out there with Bones Highland. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Vanderbilt with it. Pass to the eraser. 6 on the shot clock. Finney Smith with it. Zubats defending. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
And here's George. Bogdanovich wide open. Nice open look, but it's no good.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And that one is good.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Offensive rebound, Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
Zubats does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
The Lakers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. The shot by the eraser, no good. Clippers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9. And Milton's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to the eraser. And he slams it one-handed.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Dunn with it. The wide open look here for Highland. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. The 3 for Doncic, and he's good on the 3 ball. Doncic has got 21 in the game.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Milton wide open, he fires. Ball's knocked loose.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them. Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots. I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
The Clippers shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Highland's shot is good.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside Bogdanovich. And it's Highland in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. The Lakers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
George passes to Zubac. Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Bogdanovich passes to Highland. Will it go? No good there.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Now, Doncic. For three. Knocks down the three ball. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
A free throw drops for Highland.
Well, from the moment Bones entered the NBA, he's been lighting up the scoreboard, and every team wants a scoring guard like that.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Siakam is checked in for Paul George. Powell comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's James Harden in for Dunn. Harden finds Highland. No good with the triple. The Lakers shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Here's the eraser. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's the eraser. And the shot goes down. The eraser's got 58.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Here's Highland. And here is Powell. Milton grabs the board. And Milton's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. The eraser passes to Vanderbilt. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Chris Dunn's checked in for the Clippers. And the Lakers also making a change. Stevens is checked in. And that one falls for Vanderbilt. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Milton's shot is good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Harden. Great D that time from the eraser. And the Lakers have possession. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Dunn outside. Harden sets the pick for Dunn. Pass to Siakam. All sorts of time. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 5 assists in the game. And the Lakers with possession here. Here's the eraser. 1:53 left in the game. No good on the fadeaway. The Clippers shooting just 34% from the floor. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Lakers shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. And good, there's another. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
To the paint, here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the eraser.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
The eraser passes to Doncic. And here is Milton, guarded by Powell. A shot by Milton, no good. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Powell kicks to Zubac. Dunn passes to Siakam. Now here's Zubac. Back to Siakam. Off target from outside. Doncic right side. Pass to Stephens. Milton in the corner. Over in the corner, Doncic. It's the three-point bomb.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Watch basketball for another 30 years, and I see that again.
It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?